this is what happens. Hello and welcome everyone! Yeah, there are some kind of items which haven't been used in the game, and also some other items. And I want to take a look at them with you. So let's see. So what do we have here? Tools. Unused items. Unobtainable items. And developer items. Sounds interesting. So, I guess we'll start with the ones while you are here. The unused items. So let's see. So there are some items in the game which point towards an unreleased DLC. And I will show you now why I think that. First, the fishes. A lamprey. A slippery, slimy freshwater fish with a monstrous sucking maw. An infernal. A long and lean fish that somehow subsists in scalding lava streams. A pilchard, a tiny freshwater fish that's especially flavorful when battered and fried. I don't know if that's a new one, although I guess I haven't seen it. And the mackerel, a curious fish with flaming scales that swims in scalding lava streams. So we have two kinds of fish which only exist in lava. But you can't fish in lava. So I guess they took them out at some point in the game. But let's take a closer look at them. What they look like. Let's zoom in. That looks kind of dangerous. And this one? I like the look of this one. This one, yeah, it's kind of normal. We don't need to see that. And the mackerel. So yeah, they worked on some kind of fish which haven't made it into the game. Unfortunately, they don't have a 3D model. I already tried to put them down in water somewhere, but it doesn't work, unfortunately. But yeah, those are 4 types of fishes we have never seen. And now, battle cards. Battle cards, I know those from Dragon Quest Builders 1, but let's read the description. A voucher authorizing you to commence armed combat at Battle Atoll. Battle Atoll? I don't know that. Whoa. What is that? Well, I know Terra Gladiatoria, but not Battle Atoll. So, here you can see items that were supposed to be in the game at some point, maybe in a DLC, a Gladiator DLC, but they have never made it into the game. Unfortunately, they are also not usable. I mean, you could try to use them, but nothing happened. Here? What a shame. And yeah, it's a new design card, and I think there are also all the more known cards in the game. Like the ones from Dragon Quest Builders 1. And we also got a blank ticket. Yeah, very interesting. Although there are only 5 for each, what you call it, difficulty level. And in Dragon Quest Builders 1 there were 8. But this one has how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10 of those and 15 of those other cards. Yeah, but unfortunately, maybe we'll never know what was the purpose behind those. Yeah, and what else? We got some blocks. This is the icon which you can see when you put water inside the cooking stations. I don't know, can you use it? Unfortunately not. And some more interesting things. So some of you may know this one. It was like the Builder's Workbench in Dragon Quest Builders 1. But when you place it, you can't interact with it. Also, a big shout out to Asra, which is also on Twitter, and she helped me, or he? I guess it's a he. He helped me with finding some of those things, especially the new battle cards. And yeah, a big shout out. And what else do we have here? That's a new one. What's that? A kiln. Wait, let's read the description. An oversized oven for firing and baking clay crafts. Let's place it down. It even lights up. Can we build something? Of course. We can only make glass in it. But maybe there were some other purposes for it, also at some point in the game. I mean, Why have they taken it out? Ah, shame. And some of you may know this one. Monsters? Okay, wait. Of course, I have the Uber Falcon Blade. I added myself the most powerful weapon in the game. So it makes things a bit easier. Hey, wait! Ah, stupid monsters. And the Naviglobe. We had 3 of those in Dragon Quest Builders 1. And it makes this nice effect. Those are now the teleportals. Ah, I can't destroy it anymore. Good thing I saved. Yeah, and I guess that's all for the unused items. And now we go to the unobtainable items. Although it's kind of annoying, this sound. Let's reload. And we're back. So, the unobtainable items. Which one do we have here? So most of the items are known to us because they are part of the story. What was this? A mini medal. Can be traded for various items. Yeah, it's also an item in the game. I guess we have never seen this icon. Although, wait, is it in the menu? No, it's a different one in the top left. Huh. Interesting. Then we got some other items as well. We'll take a look at those. And those. The other ones should be known. So, a very interesting item is this one, the powder snow. Well, you should know when you're inside an area and it starts to snow, powder snow will form. It's a bit awkward to place down because when you hold the button, it just places it continuously. So we make it like this. And it's a shame we haven't gotten this item, because you could make really nice Christmas winter wonderlands, and when you run through it, it also will leave a trail where you've went through. Interesting. Next one. The Builder Spell. If you have seen my video on how to cheat, you should know it by now. But, let's see. You can place down the Builder Spell anywhere you want. It's this one. And you can also remove it. It's a very nice decorative item. Also a shame we haven't gotten that. And the Teleportal. What happens when I place it down? Let's try it over here. Ah, we can't place it down. But you should know the Teleportal. And if you didn't know, you can pick it up on your home island with the gloves. Place it anywhere you want. Just a little tip. And those should also be known. Some different kind of things. It's for the builder's puzzles. When you place it down, you can destroy it, of course. And this one is the other version, when you solve the builder's puzzle. Ah. Wait, where's my mini medal? Where's my mini medal?
Where's the money, Lebowski?
It's down there somewhere. Let me take another look.
A large lock. This is especially useful for when you want to use keys. I guess I have some keys. Let's try to place it down. And this one is like the function for locks. We also have the item for the locks, but when you use the key now, it will unlock, and then you can get through. Also very interesting. Then we have the light bulb, which you should know by this tree here. I know it's starting to rain. And we can also remove it. Also very nice. I mean, you could make a big flower patch with these. Then the bananas. Well, I don't want to spoil, but they are part of a boss fight. And I also have a video out there how to obtain them. Just go through my playlist of all the tips and tricks, the collectibles. Then you will see it. And when you place down, you can unfortunately never pick it up again. But it's a nice item. Then some more items, which you can never place down, but can find in the wild. Also nice for decorative purposes. Then, what else do we have? Here we got the cards and some muddy water, hot water. I guess those are also from Dragon Quest Builders 1, kind of. And now, come to one of the main attractions. Here we got some really nice unobtainable items. Here are all the medals and trophies you can get for winning the daily or weekly, monthly contests. Those are like all the standard ones, but in Japan only, were also some kind of contests where you could get special trophies. Let's take them out now. And it says, an exceedingly exclusive award, sure to earn you the envy of builders the world over. Yeah, thank you. We haven't gotten it in the West.
Hey, wait a sec. You're Japanese, aren't you?
I am. Why do you ask?
In that case, watch your damn bag! I'll never forgive the Japanese!
So, but let's place it down. What do they look like? Let's put it down. And you'll get them in all kinds of colors. Wait. Like this and like this. Yeah, you got like all the colors of the rainbow. They look pretty nice. And I especially like this one. It's one of my favorite colors. Though, like this color range. This one I like the most. So you know. So, what else do we have here? Ah, what are those? Look like the signs on those blocks we got. Beacon of Erdrick, Buried Rock Bomb. Sign of the Builder. Well, let's check it out. What is this? Oh. Yeah, you can also get those items. The tablets, the 3 colors. And interestingly, at one point in development of the game, there were supposed to be 5 of those tablets. I guess also yellow and something else. And we got the Beacon of Erdrick, which you can buy from the item shop later in the game. But this one is one from the story, where there's also the sigil. But you can't destroy it. Which is kind of a shame. Then the Buried Rock Bomb, which you can also not obtain. They're inside a cave in Crumbling. You just get the Rock Bomb shard. Then you have the Sign of the Builder, the one on top of the mountain on the Isle of Awakening. And can you destroy it? Nah, of course not. But also very nice designed to make the place more interesting. Such a shame we haven't gotten all those items. And here are now the locks I have talked about. You can place them against a door or something. Just place them over here. And here you also need a key. But I've used mine now. And you can also... Now you can see how they behave. Maybe I've put it down wrong. The other one. Let's try it with a door. This would be interesting to see. So, let's see what happens when we place down the door first. And then just add the lock somehow. Doesn't work? Like this? But maybe it's only for a special kind of doors. Oh, I have them. Let's try them with those. They are also deep in the cave of Crumbling. So you have something like this, and then you just add this. Although I think it also doesn't work. Oh, it does. Interesting. Okay. This one disables the door. And when you use the key... Yes, you can enter. Perfect. So it only works with special kind of doors. Like maybe only those. Then we also got another of those. Interesting. What is it doing here? Got no idea. Then we got the Hex Chest. That is like also part of the puzzle. And this is also a shame. I would have loved to see something where you have like triggers and stuff. So when you find like 5 of those items or kill like 5 enemies, then this unlocks and get an item. But what can you do? Now we've come to the developer items. And those are also interesting. Of course you can't obtain all those items, but they'll be unlocked in the dresser at some point. I guess those new hairstyles. They are part of the DLC, of the Modernist DLC, and those, I believe, were part of the Japanese one. And the other ones you can unlock with mini-medals. So when you have obtained enough, just go to the Hairy Hermit and he will give you some nice items. But here we also got some different filled pots. Let's see what happens when we got some of those. Ha! Yay! Now I got the pot, even though I haven't unlocked it yet. Yeah, nice. And then we can just put down some water. It doesn't work. Maybe because I haven't unlocked it yet. But what else do we have? The bag, which enables you to hold multiple pages of items. But nothing happens when you try to use it. A strange something. It's like the first gratitude heart you'll get from Rosie, was her name? Yes. And all the different kinds of strange something. So we have 1, 5, 10, and I believe those were 50. This, I don't know. But yeah, I also gave my villagers some nice food. The finest fruit pie. Then they give me always 10 or 11 hearts. But now we've come to the main attraction. This is like, those are like the most awesome items in the game. And I can understand why we won't get them. But let's take a look. Yeah, they look like this. And most of them don't even have a description. Although here reads, distasteful dish, animal feed, swamp water, storage sack, statue of Babs. Yeah, you should also have seen it in the Sheets video. Unknown item. A curiously questionable block whose capabilities are unclear. But let's take a look. And I would never advise you to use them if you haven't saved beforehand. You can unlock all of those items with the cheat engine. They are like in the list I've linked in the description. The unobtainable items. And now let's take a look. This is like only red block. What is this? It's Noah. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Noah. But you can also collect them again. A nice statue. Hey. Okay, this one we need to place somewhere where no one is in danger. Let's place it somewhere over here. Because what happens? This is a tornado. You should know it from Moonbrook. And this is what happens. It will push you away. And yeah, you have a huge tornado on your island. Very nice. This one, I believe, was the fog. And I don't know in which part of the game we encountered it. But when you place it down, let's place it down somewhere. Hello. Let's place it. The game is struggling. I also notice why the game is struggling. As soon as I enter an area where the tiles in the top right corner are not yet unveiled, it will struggle, as you can see. But on to the fog. So when we place it down, something very curious will happen. Everything will turn grey. Let's go into first person view. As you can see, we can still see a little bit. And as you can see, we can see nothing. But yeah, this will change everything around you to a fog, a very thick fog, and you can leave it. So let's go outside of the fog area. And then you'll just have a huge cloud of fog. Also very interesting. Those would be very nice to obtain, although I can understand why we won't get them. One is fire, and one is the smoke coming out of that fire. So we'll place it over here somewhere.
Fire.
And now you got a huge fire, but no smoke. Let's place down the smoke. And then it looks like this. So you could make like a firefighter scenery where a building is burning, like every model train enthusiast stream. But you can also, of course, place down the smoke without fire, which will also give you a nice effect, or the fire without the smoke. Yeah, very interesting. Ah, I like it. Now we come to the dangerous stuff. Yeah, you can also place down black holes. We got a few of those. Let's place a bigger one somewhere over here. Ouch. Yeah, and that's it. Ben dies. This is how the story ends for Ben the Builder. He tried to fiddle around with stuff that he wasn't supposed to. Oh, I'm alive again! Yay! Yeah, now you can see the black hole sucks in everything around it. One by one. Oh, also the enemies. Nice. But I would advise you against it, to place it down somewhere. So what else do we have? Ah, those. Those are also very nice, to give an effect somewhere. Those are like the first reeds you'll encounter with your dog, which is over there, somewhere in the fog. Oh. Follow that mud. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Melron. But you'll get this nice effect. Ah, very pretty. And you can collect it again. So you could place down multiple ones. Ah. And distasteful dish, unfortunately we can't use. Then we got the animal feed, which we unfortunately can also not put down. But let's take a look at the last items. So swamp water, we can also not do anything with it. Then we got the storage sack, which you should know because it's right next to the captain. Then we got something which is like something you can put down. Maybe like a trigger, so you can take a nice item. I don't know. Then we got a little ship. Ah, look at it. Ah, isn't it precious? Ah, I love that view. But we can put it down in water. Let's do that. Yeah, and now you got a ship. Amazing. And then, of course, we have the statue of Babs. So pretty. Ah. And then we got the indestructible block. I guess you have seen it on the tutorial ship. Ah, well, it's not indestructible, but you can collect it. Then the unknown item. Can we put it on top? Ah, shame. Which is just... Oh, go away, Melroth. Which is just a question mark. Also very interesting. Yeah, I know. Everything is interesting. Yeah, I know. I have said it countless times already. And the die tree, which you can also not recollect, of course. Unfortunately, you can't get this version of the die tree. Well, I haven't found it yet. But this would also be awesome to make like a whole forest out of it. And what else we have? We have like a black block where you can run through. And which you can't destroy. And then we have something... oh! Which is just a blue flame. And the last item is just some... here, something. But yeah, I hope all of you have a very Merry Christmas in 2 days, I believe, depending on when you see this video. And also a happy new... Although no, I guess I will see you again before it has come to this. And yeah, of course, you know the drill. If you liked this content, please let me know with a like, so I'll try to make more of it, although I don't know if there are some more unused items in the game, but maybe I will find it. And yeah, I hope you have a good day, morning or evening, and a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next video. So until then, ho ho ho, bye!